If all of our clients could handle any extension way possible, giving them a fuller result would be pretty easy, right? However, that's not really the case because in reality, our clients will have a mix of weak natural lashes and strong natural lashes. So it really comes down to assessing our clients' lashes and using the right tools and techniques so we can give them a fuller looking set. Before jumping into this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we post brand new content. Let's get into it. My first tip for you is to assess your client's layers. Simply ask your client to close their eyes and gently use your finger to move the eyelid back and forth while gently lifting the lid. This will help expose those layers so you can see how many your client has in each area of the eye. By knowing how many layers your client has, we can use them strategically to give them a fuller looking set. For example, say you did a volume set on client A, who has 3 natural lash layers, and you did the same volume set on client B, who has 6 layers. Client B is going to have more darkness because all of those layers overlap each other, which is going to create darkness along the base, middle, and tips of the set. But that being said, you can still give client A, who has 3 layers, a dark result. We just need to be strategic with the lengths and curls that we choose. You can do this by adding shorter lengths along the bottom layer to add more density to the lash line. And you can even bump up your curl as well to give more lift, and that will create darkness along the base as well. My next tip is to use multiple dimensions and diameters to keep your client's lashes looking healthy and to avoid the extensions from drooping in the eyes. You can refer to our weight equivalency chart to best determine which dimension and diameter each lash will suit. For today, I just wanted to show you that it doesn't look strange when you mix different dimensions and diameters together. It's super common for people to feel nervous when mixing high dimensions and diameters, but today I'm using 12D and 3D together, which sounds pretty crazy, but you can see that it actually looks amazing. Also, by having the option to use lower dimensions and diameters, you can get every single natural lash, which is also going to create a fuller result as well. And tip number 3, use a mix of wide stem fans and narrow stem fans. Wide stem fans cover more surface area, which is a great option to use on clients who have more gaps along the lash line to create more coverage. And you can also add narrow stem fans because they're more compact, which is going to add more darkness. So when you go back and forth between these two fans, or if you add your narrow stem fans on the bottom layer and your wide stem fans on the middle and top layer, that's going to create a nice balance and you're going to get coverage and darkness in your set. And my 4th tip is to place your extensions 0.5 millimeters away from the skin. This is especially going to make a huge difference on clients who have blonde lashes, because the further away you place that extension from the lash line, the more those blonde lashes are going to show along the base. So if we want to keep the lash line looking nice and dark, always place your extensions 0.5 millimeters away from the skin. This is also a great tool to have in your back pocket when you're doing fills as well. If you're doing a fill on a blonde client and you notice that some of their extensions are growing further away from the lash line, it's a great idea to just pop them off and place new extensions there to keep the set looking dark. Alright, that wraps up today's video, and if you would like to see a part 2 on how to make your classic sets look darker, go ahead and leave a comment down below. We'll see you on the next one. Because the further away, I think that was good. But I don't really need breakfast.